Hi guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I cannot believe I'm saying that. I have dreamed about starting a YouTube channel for God knows how long. I never thought I'd be in the position to even make this possible, but it's not really to be in a position, it's really just trusting yourself and shooting the damn shot. I don't care if one person watches this video or 100,000 people watch this video. I decided to make a YouTube channel to document my life, to bring awareness to the athlete space and all that comes with being an athlete. But I want to be able to look back on this with my kids and be like, yeah, that was your mom, you know? That's what she looked like. She was a hot mom. She did really, really badass things and she changed the world one day at a time. So here it is. I hope you guys enjoy and sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. Morning, you guys. It's currently at 7:04. Jake just left for work and I have about 45 minutes or so until I need to leave to head to the gym. We got hitting and defense on the agenda today. Then we'll have a few meetings and then I'm gonna go to Pilates. It's a warm, it's a wake up. Drink some water first thing in the morning. Guys, icing my face has literally changed my skin when it comes to texture. And if I have like any active bumps, like the swelling and redness really goes down. It's not like 100% the reason why my skin's cleared up, but it's definitely played a role in it. And it feels good. Like first thing in the morning when I like waking up and putting this on my face, like it just makes my skin feel awake and ready to go, if that makes sense. Feels so good on my skin. Let's go do my skincare real quick. Come on, let's go do my skincare real quick. My skincare routine, which is pretty dang simple. I'm on the Face Reality Acne Bootcamp right now, and it has really helped my skin. In the shower, I wash my face with the Barrier Balance Creamy Cleanser. This stuff is so good. Especially if you have dry skin, I would highly recommend that face wash. And then on a cotton pad, we're gonna do a little bit of this Moisture Balance Toner. I just do a drop or so of that and kind of just rub my face. I try to work going outwards. Outwards of my face. So like out like this. Outward. And then I always finish with my neck. So then we'll go in with this 8% Mandelic serum. You can see that. No, you can't. Okay. You see a little drop. And then I always press into my skin. I feel like rubbing it around is good, but I always like to a serum like that really press into my skin. I don't know if I should do that or if it makes a difference, but it's what I've been doing and my skin's cleared up, so I don't know if that means anything. Give that like 30 seconds or so, and then we're gonna use this Hydra Remedy gel serum. This is pretty much just something to help with hydration. I didn't know I liked this stuff. So I went to a face lady before in Ocala, and she was awesome, but it just was a lot with being like in season and like trying to do all that. Like I'm not in season anymore like I was in college. Like I'm about to go into season, but nothing like what college softball is. And I feel like it was just like too much for my skin and just was all over the place and it was hard, and I definitely eat better and like take better care of little things like washing my pillowcases or changing those every night or every 2 nights, and like my towels and like the detergent I use. Like all of that stuff adds up. So I feel like that was a huge thing. But she had me use this stuff and I think it was a little bit different. I think there's like two versions of this. I'm not sure. But anyways, I hated it. It made my face like way too oily. And I felt like it was like breaking me out more in a sense. I don't know. It was weird. But like I said, there's a lot of factors that have, well, you can't even see me. Like I said, there's a lot of factors that have changed, so I'm not sure, but I love that product now. And then, of course, we got to put our sunscreen on. I'm just going to do that. Usually, I'll go in with this stuff afterwards. So I'll do like this amount, and then I'll do a tiny amount of this sunscreen. This sunscreen is my absolute favorite sunscreen ever. Color Science Sun Forgettable Total Protection Face Shield Flex 50 Broad Spectrum SPF. All mineral, water and sweat resistant for 40 minutes. This stuff is so bomb. And it comes out white, and you'll put some on, and then it will match your skin tone. And it's so good. So good. And I love it the most because it gives you like this glowy like finish, but it's not like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but skincare done. The hair is frizzy. I don't even care to really fix it all the way up. Got it in a little braid back there. Let's go back out this way, and we are going to make some breakfast and some matcha. Okay, first things first, I've been taking like shots of this celery juice. Whoever started this trend. Okay. It's so gross. That tastes so gross. Anyways, we're gonna go in with this kefir. My boyfriend would be so proud of me I said it right. I always say kefir. I don't know why. It's spelt like that, okay? It's spelt like that. It makes sense in my head, but it's kefir. We're gonna do a little shot of that. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal for your gut health. Cheers. So I'm gonna make a matcha latte because I can't decide what I want to eat for breakfast. So we're just gonna knock this out and get this going before I have to leave. First thing I like to do is take this, put some hot water in there, and then take my whisk and I let it soak in there for a second. And then I take this little shot glass and do about 40 to 60 milliliters of water. In the meantime, I take my matcha. This is the matcha I have. I got this from a Oriental market that's down the street from where I live. I'll sift that through, making sure there's no clumps. We don't want no clumps. To-go cup. Now, here's where I don't want you to follow me rule for rule. Because usually I would do whole milk in my matcha latte, but we don't have whole milk, okay? We ran out, and I have 2 cartons of this almond breeze that I bought for Ninja Creamies, and I need to use it. And it honestly doesn't taste that bad. So we're gonna fill that up a good amount. Okay, we're gonna take our water now. First, stamp it. Make sure everything gets combined. Kind of scrape the walls if you can. Get it going, and then... Okay, there's my consistency. It's like this foam. You can tell it's a little bit thick. She's nice, she's pretty. Now we're gonna take our matcha that's in here, and we're gonna pour it into our milk. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this Chobani creamer, just a tad, just to make sure it is a little bit sweet. I don't like my matcha, you know, too matcha-y. I don't know the word. And there you have it, our matcha latte. She's so pretty. Let's give her a taste. Now I'm honestly late, so I'm gonna warm up some of the ground beef that we cooked last night, throw a little banana in there, drizzle with some honey, and out the door we go. Life is so good right now. I just dropped my breakfast. There she is, on the ground, in the glass. Be for real. Like, I literally didn't even get to eat it. I'm pissed. God's really testing me. Can the girl just live her life? Wait, where are my batting gloves? Found them. are they crusty? Just trying to get some work in, and there's a mouse. I heard it in the trash can. Freaking gritty, baby. Gritty. Alright. That one's like feels slower. Oh! Do you still feel like it's curving a little at least? A little bit. It's not as like curved in on me. Ooh! Hoo, 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 hoo. That's nasty. Ah, it was early. Stay in that back leg, Skylar. First round. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. Come on. Yeah, did you saw that? I held it though, that was good. Didn't lose it. That was good. Let me get a little. Yeah. Honestly, a better piece of the ball. It's different. Gotta keep hitting. That's crazy. I figured it out. Back in the car, we're leaving the facility. Just got done hitting. I am hungry, honestly, starving, because y'all saw I dropped my breakfast everywhere. And I'm really sad about it because that's a waste of food, and I broke a glass container, which we use all the time. So, like, losing one of those is not ideal, but it is not the end of the world either. And I'm really not trying to let it ruin my day, but I am getting really hungry, so I hope Sierra can handle an attitude, because if defense don't go well, your girl might get an attitude. See you at defense. I need to clean these so bad. What? Filthy. That's how you know I play hard. I get down and dirty. Check her out. The Wilson A2000. She's a beauty. It says mommy on the side. That's my name. Don't wear it out. You know the vibes. Today's playground. Field crew guy got it looking right. This is a good time to come. Pause. I gotta stop. You wanna play catch first? Yeah. Alright, ignore the shitty looking grass. Boom. Dude, it's like reflecting. What? Oh! Got her. Right at me. Yeah. Last one in with a chop. Okay. I'm gassed. I'm gassed. That was a good softball training day. Got the work in. Now we have like a break. Gonna make a smoothie, go on a little walk, get some steps in, and then we're gonna go on a meeting and then to Pilates. I want to get on here real quick because I'm driving home and just had this thought, but if you're a softball player or someone in sports or even just someone who, you know, works a 9 to 5, like, great things come from doing the work and putting time in and, you know, expecting failure so that you can grow. I think that's a thing a lot of people forget is like, oh, I want to be great, or I want this, I want to reach this goal, or I want to do this. And like, yeah, cool. Like, have those aspirations, have those goals, but like without the work and the determination and the will to follow that, like, you're not going to get anywhere. And so like I was texting my boyfriend on the way to the field and was saying like, I've been he was like just checking in, like, how's my morning been, yada, yada, yada. My king, such a nice fella. But anyways, he was just checking in, like, how's your morning been? And I was like, honestly, I've been vlogging for YouTube and doing a lot of things. And I was like, I'm like excited for this because this is something I've always like wanted to do, but I never thought I'd be like the person or capable of doing it. Like, I just wanted to remind you that if you want something, go after it. It's gonna take time. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's gonna challenge you, but there's always beauty and challenges, and there's always growth where there's failure. And I think that's a key thing a lot of people need to remind themselves of. It's like, you cannot get anywhere if you do not learn. And if you don't fail, you won't learn. And therefore, if you don't learn, you won't grow. About to get on a phone call. Dang, I wished maybe I was a little bit stronger, a little bit quicker, a little bit better arm slot here, a little bit better fielding technique, a little bit more consistent at the plate. Like, I think my freshman year I batted low 3s, and then every year after that I was batting 400 just because I had like a change in my mind. Like, I obviously went to a different school that impacted me, was working with a different coach that impacted me, but I just feel like it's so serious to take the weight room seriously, your technique and things seriously, your training seriously, because like Sierra said many times now, the transfer portal is a thing and people are stepping in, and like, coaches, I'm going to be honest, do not care. Like, oh, you batted, 600 in travel ball, had no errors on the field, but like, here's this girl who literally came from this other school who dominated and has performed and has experience. Like, no matter how well you did in travel ball, they're going to give that person an opportunity. I'm going to be real with you. Like,
so you'd be surprised how many kids come in and they think that they're just deserving of the opportunity because, hey, I got the scholarship or I got the offer. Like, no. Like, you got the offer. Now it's why should the coach put you in for a pinch at bat? Why should the coach put you in for a couple innings?
Say hi to the vlog.
Hi, vlog.
I just got done with my meeting. About to make some food because I'm hungry again. This is lunch. Probably gonna add some Grillo's pickles, the hot spears. These bad boys. Yeah, they'll get you addicted too. I'm not gonna lie. Is ground turkey the most flavorful meat there is? No. But that's why we have seasoning. And if you really want to hit your goals, your nutrition goals, like me, you'll eat it. Because it's really high in protein and there's not a lot of fat in it, like ground beef. Don't get me wrong, I love ground beef. I could eat it for breakfast. I was going to eat it for breakfast, remember? Add some seasoning on it, cook it in some butter. It's good.
Oh my, my, you're taking me out of the ordinary. How would you lay me down to a dead and buried? On the edge of your night, staying drunk on your vine. The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground, the sanctuary. Here goes my part. Be with you, time. Glory, tell me to dance. The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found something so heavenly. I live next to the sea, never you're next to me. Oh my, my, rose in black and white. Until I saw your light, I thought you had to die to fly. Something so out of the ordinary. How will you lay me down to a dead and buried?
Here it comes.
On the edge of your night, staying drunk on your vine. The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground, sanctuary.
I love it! Whatever Alex put in that song has me in a chokehold. A chokehold. Because it's just so... I always think of Jake. I always think of Jake when I think of that song, and just how pure his love is, and how he's just an innocent, loving, kind, genuine soul man. And that is so hard to find. Like, it is so hard to find someone like that. He attacks every... He literally just texted me, "I miss you." I love him. I literally love him so much. That's crazy. There she is.
Extra crunch in here, absolutely. You can lift the head and chest as hands come down. Or you could try lower abs, like by extending the legs toward the mirror. And bring them in, lower abs crunch. 20 more seconds like this. Lift your butt up on your heels. I haven't found many days where I have chocolate on you. But some people are very strong. Focus more on your pace, like very, very slow. Go for a 6 count down and up in this one. Leg extension. Halfway. One more in your upper body. It feels heavy.
Legit just got my ass kicked. For me?
I'm only doing this for the video.
At least you're honest. At least you're honest about it. Made it to the motherland. I think I'm gonna do a bowl.
A bowl?
Yeah. Can I have that lettuce on the bottom first though? To go. This Chipotle got it going on right now. Everything loaded up, fresh, no line. Bag suckered. Suckered.
We're gonna go on a walk because Skylar feels pregnant, she said.
Yeah, we're gonna go on a walk because my Chipotle baby is right there. And it
It's not
hurts.
mine.
On our little nighttime
Active
walk.
track enabled.
Drinking some peppermint tea because my tummy hurts. Me and Jake love to go on our little nighttime stroll.
Post dinner.
Post dinner, help with digestion. Alright, that's all she wrote for the day. I'm exhausted. We're watching, or rewatching Swamp Kings and chilling out in the bed. And then it's night time. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.